That defense flying around, got some good push. Now it's up to the offense from the 36-yard line on first down. Quick close out there by Shakur Brown, and the catch made at the 40-yard line by Casey Washington. Peters, quick toss, quick catch for Casey Washington. He's out to the 17-yard line, pickup of 10. Peters on the roll on 3rd and 2. Throws it short. Good catch by Casey Washington. That was behind him a bit, Matt, and the freshman hung on. Strong fingers. 1st and 15 at the 29. To the 35-yard line, and falling down is Casey Washington. That'll keep the clock running.
6 rushes, -9 yards on the ground for Corbin, who stays in the backfield. The pass block for Robinson, who lobs one into the hands of his intended receiver, Casey Washington.
Well, this is a guy that they've been looking for to step up, especially with Matabebe out of this game.
And is not in this game. Certainly takes quite a punch out of Illinois' aerial attack, but Casey Washington is doing his best to fill that gap. With the ball at the Northwestern 44, they need the 40. Pass is caught by Casey Washington, and he breaks a handful of tackles and picks up additional yardage after the catch.
A potential defining moment in this game for Illinois negated. On the opposite side, touchdown for Northwestern, and now after the big return, let's see if that's a big spark.
Rolling to the wide side, turns the shoulders and cuts it loose for the true freshman Washington. First down for a guy who's really started to come on late this year.
Another girthy defender right there who's also light on his feet.
D'Angelo Carter. Look, it's all about leverage. Low man wins. As the pass is thrown on the slant and caught. And we see Casey Washington from Pflugerville, Texas, a sophomore with his first grab of 2020.
Flag immediately at the beginning of the play. Here's Williams, hop, skip, and a jump with his knee down, and he knew it. Here's Williams with a flag coming on the near side. The pass is complete that time to Casey Washington. Williams won't run with it. Instead, on the sideline, a pass complete to Casey Washington, and he gets out of bounds with 7 seconds to go.
They're going to get a second play. Deep comeback route right here to Washington.
But they've controlled the line of scrimmage. To the outside is Washington. Right there. His legs work too on the run. 14-yard pickup. That one's complete to Casey Washington on the sideline.
I got to do some thinking. I still have time. I still got
weeks
time
to think about it.
Reggie Love into the game. They fake it to him, and the pass is complete. Sliding catch made by Casey Washington. So 3rd down at a bunch. Peters, short pass, hoping to run for it, and Washington is held short of the line to gain.
It's going to be interesting. Pittsburgh getting their first loss against the Washington football team, taking on Buffalo.
Great Sunday night battle. Great Monday night game next week, too. Ravens and Browns.
His team facing 3rd down. Nebraska brings 5. Peters steps up, goes to the sideline, and he's got his man for a close to a first down. That's Casey Washington, who didn't get a very favorable spot. 2 timeouts, clock moving. Sikowski will throw here in rhythm to the sideline, Casey Washington.
On our halftime.
The Big Ten Network Halftime Report is presented by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Greatest.
History will be made. See who will claim the PGA Tour's ultimate prize.
It was scoreless at the half, but the second half packed a lot of drama. Noah Kane breaking a 10.
Peters completes, and it's Casey Washington. Spin is down.
Looks pretty good right now.
Chase Brown just went into the Illinois medical tent. There goes Love. Escapes up through midfield. Fumbled the football. Picked up by Illinois. Casey Washington. Touchdown.
What a schizophrenic game.
What a game indeed. And Illinois has the lead for the first time tonight.
From the 44, Peters. And a pass situation over to Casey Washington and Jamari Brown, who's getting the start again. Curry was actually knocked out of the Maryland game last week, was taken to the hospital. And good thing for the Illini fans and this Illini team that he is okay as Washington gets out of bounds and stops the clock at 37 seconds to pick up the first down and a gain of 11. Peters looking for Washington, picks up the first down.
Charlotte brings a blitz. Brown picks it up in the backfield. And the pass is complete to Casey Washington. Good for another Illinois first down. Peters with time. Pass is caught right at the sticks by Casey Washington.
One of the things that offensive coordinator Tony Peterson told us this week is they left 180 yards in passing out on the field last week because they were not able to connect on deep balls. They go short there.
Brandon Peters, a quarterback. Rolls out into the end zone. It is caught. Casey Washington's got it. Illinois pulled off the upset.
Wait, let guys create. Look at Washington throw his hand up. He's looking for the tailback in the corner route. It's not there. Peters, just wait a second.
Peters had a nice first half so far. Wide open, there's Washington, slips one, slips another, down the middle of the field, past the 50-yard line.
Brandon Peters was already in his throwing motion, and the ball hit between the one.
Brown in the backfield, Peters has it. Deep ball, Casey Washington. And he reels it in plus territory.
Single high safety, man-to-man underneath, and so Brandon Peters is...
Peters to throw on third down. Looking right, got a man, first down and more. This is Washington inside the 30.
I don't know how, jet sweep, reverse, whatever it takes, get him the ball.
Peters to throw. He's looking deep, and he's got a man. It's Washington across midfield and down close to the Iowa 40-yard line.
Big time touchdown, but very good job by Peters standing in the pocket and delivering a ball that Casey can catch.
Arkansas has really put that identity with Illinois this year as well.
Washington with a catch just inside the 40-yard line. Yardage good for a first down.
Decided, you know what, I'm actually a better receiver.
Redshirted his first year, Williams. Peters launching down the middle of the field. He's got Washington with the catch down to the 10-yard line. A beautiful ball.
As you'll see, watch it fall right here as the ball comes in. You see the official.
And with their relationship, they like the idea of playing a week 0 game, and they agreed on doing it this year, and here we are. Good start to the drive for Illinois. Casey Washington. Second 10 to Vito. And completing it, but shy of the marker to Casey Washington. Yeah, they've been quick sideline to sideline. DeVito here. Throws complete for a first down to the 25-yard line.
Tommy DeVito at 24 years old. He'll fake the throw here. He's got a wide open target. Inside the 15, Casey Washington across the 10.
Complements nicely because of how many bubble routes and quick throws that Illinois has thrown to the perimeter.
Last season, that game against Virginia, the way this defense got lit up, had a little payback against the Cavaliers a couple of weeks ago.
Fakes the pass and finds Casey Washington.
On 3rd and 4, DeVito slings it across the 35, and that's caught for a first down by Casey Washington. So the new quarterback is Art Sitkowski in his second year. Transfer from Rutgers, and that's caught by Washington.
Alex Filstrom, the center, and Trill Carter, number 1. 300 pounds, playing great football as a defensive lineman.
That ball was deflected, but still caught. And now Tommy DeVito's a perfect 8 for 8. Illinois gets up quickly, and they're going to throw it. Little screen, and first down. Casey Washington only needed a yard
He got plenty, and they moved the chains.
DeVito to throw, and it's behind the target, but caught by Casey Washington. Obviously a stop here would be a good start. In trouble, DeVito gets out of there and throws complete for a first down. What a great play by DeVito.
Those inside guys today, but he came in for Slade, and he's playing pretty well.
DeVito throws, and a catch made by Casey Washington, still about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. Isaiah Williams has been a playmaker in the passing game, #1. He's in the left slot. On 2nd and 2, DeVito has a man open inside the 30-yard line. That's caught by Casey Washington.
He embraces it. They go through the college football playoff rankings. Here's DeVito. Play action. Airs out a deep ball. It's caught. Casey Washington.
That mothers derive so much joy from watching their sons do what they love to do. Quick pass out to Casey Washington. He's written down by DJ Turner.
Another one.
Right on target to Casey Washington. Tommy DeVito short set. And a nice catch. Where will the mark be? See if Chase Brown can bust one. We look to him in the pass game. DeVito threw it the other direction to Casey Washington. There was good field position. Their own 37. The play fake DeVito. And a catch. Second outstanding catch made by Casey Washington today. 2nd and 7. Washington.
Big cushion there that time by Green.
So this is an Illinois offense that starts with its running game, but they go to the pass game on 1st and 10. And there's Casey Washington with a 5-yard grab out to the 32nd down. He's hard to find because he lines up all over the defensive line. Here's a 3rd down throw for DeVito, and the pass is caught. Washington's got an Illinois 1st down in the red zone now for the Illini.
Emmanuel Forbes, 6 pick sixes for that team already.
So the Bulldogs defense, Forbes there in coverage and took a hand to the face from Casey Washington. Yeah, he did. He specifically mentioned Matthew Bailey as a true freshman who he thinks has a chance to be one of the next great Illini defensive backs.
Man coverage and, you know, dropping in a little bit of zone.
Completion out to the right side. That's Casey Washington, who got pushed backwards, then went forward again. 6 catches, already 93 yards receiving in this first half. He's been the standout. This one is complete left side. Love back in the game alongside DeVito on 1st down. DeVito throws, middle, caught, and a perfect pass. Those two guys are really good. DeVito slings one out to the left side. That was a positive one. 2nd and 4. DeVito throws, and that one is caught. Breaking to the middle, Casey Washington.
Play made by Darius Alexander on the tackle of McCray on the run on 1st and 20. And now here's a quick pass. Casey Washington caught it. One block made by Julian Pearl, but enough numbers for Toledo's defense to force him out of bounds at the 22. Toledo had a 19-7 lead earlier in the quarter. They'd scored 19 straight points at that time frame. Here's Casey Washington, catches the slant and has the 1st down to the 20-yard line. Jordan Slaughter's gone into the game, and here's a quick throw by Altmaier, and Quinyon Mitchell tackles Casey Washington, who did catch it. It's McCray in the backfield. It's Altmaier on 4th down, heaving it down the sideline on a hand fighting. Catch is made. Casey Washington. Chris McDonald had the best coverage he could possibly have, and Washington caught it.
That was phenomenal. That he got leveled as he let go of that ball, but Washington refused to give up.
That's why Illinois is going to try to run right at them here early in this game.
1st down at the 42 now for Illinois, and Altmaier throws, and he finds his receiver on a slant play. That's Casey Washington.
Caden Fagan comes in at running back. Altmaier sets up a screen underneath, and the ball caught Washington breaks it down the field and gets inside the Penn State 5-yard line.
Job after the catch of making people miss. Watch the moves that he puts on there. Good blocks on the outside, and right here shakes the.
They've got to be able to convert this situation.
This time able to convert to K.C. Washington, who's picks up a first down for Illinois. Gain of 10 there.
Struggle last week for Purdue on third down. Altmaier, pass is caught. Might be a little bit short of the first down marker. K.C. Washington.
Over the last few weeks, I make sure Luke Altmaier is running the football.
Throws this time complete to K.C. Washington. Altmaier goes to the air. They pick up a first down. K.C. Washington, the super senior, with a catch, gain of 11. Side of the bracket in the West. Altmaier back to pass, goes sideline, and a nice reversal and a catch made by K.C. Washington. Coming in, that was good for 20.
Yeah, nice little tempo, back shoulder.
Underneath, a little slip screen to Washington. Picks up 5, brings up 3rd and 5.5. Altmaier to the outside. He's got a man. It's caught and driven out of bounds. K.C. Washington with another reception.
Is having balance, but they got to get chunk plays out of their passing game.
Here's an opportunity for Altmaier. A strike, wide open. K.C. Washington, first catch of the day. It's really a three-headed monster on the outside.
It's a good completion, even though if it was in front, it would have been for more yards.
Altmaier looks outside. Beautiful. Washington with a grab. There's that first down.
No gain.
Altmaier delivers. Complete. Washington. And it'll be 3rd down and 2.
That's what you got to think about. But you got to make a first down or 2.
They're going to go to the air. Taking the shot. Altmaier. Wow! Oh, it's caught. K.C. Washington snares it. First down.
Lawfrey, man in motion. Caught. Had to be a first down. Threw it right into the pocket of the defense. Catch is made for the first time today by K.C. Washington.
Going under center, I would go play action here. You don't usually go under center. I would go big play action. They would not expect it.
Quick hitter out in space. This is Washington, and he's got the first down.
Or that. Try to bring pressure, and it's a zero look. You want to try to get a guy to the middle quickly.
Altmaier decides not to run and passes for the first down. K.C. Washington. No timeouts for Illinois. Little flipperoo! Out to the 46-yard line. Other way around, Washington to Fagan.
This is exactly how you draw it up. There in those last 3 plays. We practice it in practice all the time. You throw it to him, the hook and ladder. Fagan.
The Illini need 3 wins in their final 4 games to get there to 6 wins. And Altmaier throws on the first play of this drive out to Washington. Altmaier and the Illini perfect on 3rd down to start this game.
There it is.
And away across the middle, it's complete for a first down. K.C. Washington.
And so here it is. It's just going to be to the 3 receiver side. You want to get somebody to occupy the safety. I'm just impressed how much better this offensive line has gotten.
Well, nice throw from Paddock to the back shoulder. He connects with K.C. Washington.
Washington runs a nice route to the top side. He's going to throw it back shoulder because that's where he's open. Coming back to it.
Shredded a tackle of a guy that's 70 pounds heavier than him. And Paddock to throw. Washington turns around, reaching for the pylon. And he's in for 6.
It's the worst display of tackling I think I've ever seen. The ball's where it needs to be. That's just all the way around. Yeah, so he reaches over before he goes out. That's
Paddock working quickly with a minute left. And to the sideline, but that is caught. Foot in bounds.
He has to have the catch, and then where's the foot when he makes the catch? Oh boy, I would just, with ice in his veins, he just has supreme confidence that he's going to get the job done. And you just watch him go.
Off a pump, Paddock completes it again. This guy working off a tackle again with Washington. Tom Allen immediately got his team together and knew what was ahead of them. Yeah. But they had to be perfect the rest of the way. And that message being echoed as Washington makes the adjustment to that.
Paddock has been on fire. He is putting the ball where he wants to put it all game long. That's good cover.
2nd and 9. Paddock putting it up. Caught again. Good for the first down again inside the 45-yard line.
Well, he ended up playing 67 plays in that game because he said, hey, I'm good to go.
Paddock on 2nd down. Complete again. Casey Washington in traffic. Crowd getting antsy. Paddock throws complete. That good to Washington. Illinois gets the long pass on 3rd down. 5 yards on 1st. Paddock throwing here. Tall but brought in. And another first down near midfield. That's Washington who hauls it in.
They don't have enough up there. Quick screen.
They come the other way. That's Washington, who's got the first down catch into plus territory. They start in the air. And a nice gain on first down for Washington, who's wrestled out of bounds by Harrison Jackson.
Paddock looking left. Throws towards the end zone and pulling it down. Touchdown, Casey Washington. He simply wanted that football more.
Simply wanted it more, Corey. This is just a 50-50 ball. Post entry. Go get a rebound. And really nice location there by Paddock, putting it on the top shelf for his 6'2" receiver, Casey Washington, to go up top on the 5'11", Theron Johnson.
Replay. Looked like Anto Saka jumped number 42, and going up, pulling it down once again is Casey Washington. And he could come back for one more year. Paddock on the screen. That's caught. Casey Washington will have the first down to the 41 after a gain of 4. Love 18 carries, 78 yards. Now Paddock back to the air. That's caught. Casey Washington adding to his big night. Most appearances by the conference is 10, set a couple of years ago. Casey Washington. He has had a huge night.
They desperately need a bowl game.
Paddock pointing downfield, has a man wide open. That is Casey Washington. Washington cuts back. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Washington down near the 2.
Right there, looks like he's just running a slant, and then Theron Johnson jumps it. Paddock has the presence to just point downfield and say, hey, Casey, remix this, get out to the sideline. He finds Bielema, you got to get 6 here.
Paddock pumps, throws, end zone, touchdown, Casey Washington.
Let's go back to the touchdown. A couple things here. So Isaiah Williams has him taken out of the picture, and then watch Casey Washington. Because of the formation, the guy that has him in man coverage is effectively getting picked. So there's Isaiah Williams taking the underneath route, and then Casey, that's where Paddock wants to go with the football.
On 2nd down, Paddock throws it, hits Washington. Washington inside the 45. Casey Washington down the sideline. Washington near the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Illinois. Unbelievable.
Junior, so watch this. This is a switch seam that they're kind of running. That gets a linebacker underneath Casey Washington. So watch this. He comes inside. This is a form of 4 verts. And having Casey Washington start outside and then stem inside, there's a nice little pocket for Paddock to hit. Great job dropping it in the bucket behind the linebacker and underneath the safety, and then Casey Washington did the rest. Reminds me, remember that Demaryius Thomas touchdown? The Denver Broncos versus the Steelers, where he's down the same sideline, he stiff-armed the guy?